I've generated tens of millions of dollars using what I call the entrepreneur method, creating targeted content that speaks directly to your ideal clients instead of chasing views or trends. Let me show you why most entrepreneurs get content all wrong. You see, typically they're modeling their favorite influencers who ironically are actually broke most of the time. So this is going to be what I call the entrepreneur circle. Let me show you what most people do. This is one video, and let's say it gets about 1 million views, which is obviously really good, and everybody could aspire to that. The problem is that you have all of these little people right here, so these are all my beautiful little people that are watching this video, but out of the million people that are watching this video, you likely have maybe 1 or 2 people that you can actually monetize, especially if you have some kind of higher ticket offer and you're working with a very specific person. The only people that win on this million viewed video are going to be sponsors. It's going to be YouTube with AdSense, and you're going to be making 1/100th of what you could make with your own high ticket offer selling it through YouTube or your contents. So let's talk about the entrepreneur circle. So let's go over here, and here you're going to have, let's say, 500 views. So literally one tiny little fraction of what you have in this entrepreneur circle here. So we're just going to put a couple little people. These are my people, what they look like. But here, instead of just having 1% or 2% be qualified, you're going to have 40%, 50%, 60% of people actually be qualified and want to buy your products or services. Now, you're never going to have 100% of your audience, aka your viewers, be qualified to buy your products or services, but you can do specific things, which I'm going to talk about in this video, to make it so that the majority of your viewers are qualified versus just 1 or 2%, which is what most people do. And I practice what I'm preach. You can go on my YouTube channel and you're going to see videos that have failed in most people's eyes. They think that, oh, he doesn't know YouTube, or he doesn't know how to create content because his content never gets any views. It's so funny when I see people say stuff like that to me on YouTube or say stuff like that to me on Instagram, because it just lets me know that they, first of all, are never ever content creators themselves, okay? And so why should I even care what they're talking about? And second of all, they have no idea how much money I make from these little views. So I'll give you a quick example. I made this video about a month ago. It had about 1,000 views, which was actually really poor for the majority of the videos on my channel. The reason I had 1,000 views was because I was talking about quarterly meetings. Okay, so raise your hand here if you get all jazzed up about quarterly meetings. I would bet that nobody's raising their hand right now, maybe just me. And that's because quarterly meetings are not very exciting. They're not very sexy. And the percentage of people in the world that use quarterly meetings, it's going to be a very fraction of a percent. Let me give you an example. 4% of businesses ever make over $1 million a year in the United States. 4%. And you really shouldn't even be having quarterly meetings until you're making enough money that you have a team and that you're actually having a business that's having some momentum moving forward. And so let's say that's about $1 million. So that means that 4% of people in the United States are even qualified to potentially watch this video, let alone people that actually want to watch this video, because those people might want to watch other videos about marketing or sales, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm okay understanding that 0.00001% of the total population or audience that is qualified to watch this video is going to watch this video. I'm okay that it gets just 1,000 views, because I know for an absolute fact that we got a $40,000 high ticket client from this one video here, because every single link in my description I track, and I'm able to see where leads, calls, and sales are coming from. So I know that if I make a video here and only 1,000 people see it, but all 1,000 of those people need help with operations inside their business, and that's something that we help our clients with, then I know that it would be like me going and speaking in a room of a bunch of 1,000 business owners that are all making over $1 million a year and talking about what their biggest pain points are. I could almost guarantee close a couple of people from that audience, which is obviously what I did here.
If you want my help installing any of these systems in your business done for you, be sure to book a call with my team down below.